자, 저녁 때 책 읽을 시간입니다. Control your destiny or someone else at the will. The first is one who delivers on commitments, financial or otherwise, and shares the values of our company. Better than before, mastering the habits of our everyday lives. A few days of the flu. Why men don't listen and women can't read the maps. In some countries, PMS is a factor accepted by judges when considering sentencing for women charged with violent crimes. Toward positive youth development, transforming schools and community programs. How to measure the degree of economic integration in schools. There are many ways to measure the socioeconomic diversity of a school, a district, or a given region within a district, but the most commonly used indicators eligibility for free and reduced price meals. Eat that frog. 21 great ways to stop procrastinating and get more done in less time. Get more of the important things done today. There's an old saying that if the first thing you do each morning is to eat a live frog, you'll have the satisfaction of knowing that it's probably the worst thing you'll do all day. Using eat that frog as a metaphor for tackling the most challenging task of your day, the one you are most likely to procrastinate on, but also probably the one that can have the greatest positive impact on your life. Eat that frog shows you how to zero in on the critical task and organize each day. You will not only get more done faster, but get the right things done. On the AI revolution, the extent of it was you breed a tall, athletic, intelligent woman with a tall, athletic, intelligent guy, and the result might be a strong, smarter child. And not everyone is drawn to fear. Some of us avoid it at all costs. We'll spend the whole day inside in our bedroom or living room trying to stay away from even the potential, the change of fear. Fundamental number 3, to fear is to be human. To avoid fear is to avoid your own humanity. Eat, move, sleep. Eat the healthiest food first. An extra boost. My 4-year-old daughter loves pasta, which is not the healthiest food. Stress less for the women. To aid in this process of recollection, you might want to keep a meditation journal. Acing the interview, how to ask and answer the question that will get you the job. The last thing an HR or interviewing authority wants is for you to tell a hiring authority that the person that initially interviewed you just didn't know a lot about the job. 13 Secrets of World-Class Achievers. It was his personal experience dealing with his own darkest hour that allowed him to lead the world during its darkest hour. Eat their lunch, winning customers away from your competition. All of these things make it easier to discuss the difficult issues where conflict is present. A time to build. So they have also come to be identified in the minds of many Americans with called conformism or heartless proceduralism. Reinvention. How to make the rest of your life the best of your life. One of the qualities of leaders in every field is that they think about the future much of the time. Wolf Pack. How to come together, unleash our power, and change the game. This was hard to accept as Abby, co-captain of Team USA. Communication for international biddings, the secret of excellent interpersonal skills. Phone calls, such as the example in this case, tended to happen when a lack of communication has allowed tension to build and finally erupt. Maybe you should talk to someone. I think it's starting to accept the fact that I'm really dying this time. Julie wipes her upper lip. Tell me why. Why do we have seasons? Why is the sky blue? Why do birds sing? The power of affirmation and the secret to their success. My siblings and I support and love each other. Upstream, the quest to solve problems before they happen. In that contract, 3 years of laborious haggling over the core contract that looked like a poor investment. What happy people know. I shook my head. You'd be amazed. Speak with confidence. Overcome self-doubt. Communicate clearly and inspire your audience. You have more clarity when you are writing a speech than when you are giving it. The Power Presenter, Technique, Style, and Strategy from America's Top Speaking Coach. Standing before 85,000 spectators and 30 million television viewers, Obama returned to his oratorical form. Born reading. Bringing up bookworms in a digital age, from picture books to e-books and everything in between. Storytelling is about making sense of the world, one of the most crucial skills your child can learn. Prosper. Create the life you really want. Be specific about the target. Visualize their objective. Keep their goals visible as a continual reminder of their objectives. Focus on the milestone. Celebrate their progress when they review the plans. They understand that writing down their goals served several useful outcomes. They accept that writing down their plan allows them to. Children's Animal Encyclopedia discover our planet's amazing animals. Wading birds, Ingress wade through the swamp water on their long legs, using their feet to stir the mud on the bottom. Broke millennials, stop scraping by and get your financial life together. Perhaps your parents' own living situation had changed since you went off to college, and it would be difficult for them to accommodate your return. Everyday greatness, inspiration for a meaningful life. Sometimes the news is in the noise, and sometimes the news is in the silence. What is your the what? What is your what? Discover the one amazing thing you are born to do. The next step is to put the activities you've identified in order of preference. My list look like this: teaching others how to discover their what. How to survive your freshman year. So keep your room neat, because you never know when you'll have gallons of rusty water flooding your room. And if the schools offers insurance for a reasonable price, it's worth the getting. Solve for happy. Engineer your path to the joy. I still completed my task, but I also kept my sanity with brief moments of presence. Children's Illustrated Encyclopedia, South Africa. Africa's southernmost land. South Africa is immensely rich in natural resources, with a varied landscape and diverse animal species. The secret language of business. How to read anyone in 3 seconds or less. Master body language. Decipher hidden meanings. Influence anyone. Choose the appropriate relative position. By this, I mean you should consider carefully where you sit or where you stand when working with a client. Prisoners of Geography. 10 maps that explain everything about the world. The Lord of Heaven sent his Son, Hwanung, down to earth, where he descended to the Paektu mountain and married a woman who used to be a bear, and their son Tangun went on to engage in an early example of national building. 우리나라에는 소리가 나와 있네. Study abroad. The Insider's Guide to Study Abroad. Get a real story on preparing for an exciting international adventure. Be sure you can lock your luggage and protect your possession. Yeah, live valuable at home. Just the fact. Do your homework and be ready for local weather condition. Money doesn't grow on trees. A parent's guide to raising financially responsible children. I will stop and ask a child in the audience, do you think taxes are a good thing or a bad thing? 100 ways to motivate yourself, change your life forever. It is almost impossible to enjoy your life of self-motivation when you are worried about the money. On AI, analytics, and the new machine age, method customization is suitable for any large market in which customers are dissatisfied with standardized, conventionally produced offerings, and is easy to collect customer information. The complete macrobiotic diet. 7 steps to feel fabulous, look vibrant, and think clearly. Step 7. Cultivate the spirit of health. The 7th step is the one that completes the other 6, the one without which the other 6 remain mechanical and, in a sense, external to us, animated by willpower rather than love. You are not listening. What you are missing and why it matters. The stories we collect in life define us and are the scaffolding of our realities. Every Monday matters. How to king your week up with passion, purpose, and positivity. It's one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself to forgive everybody. Restful Sleep, the complete mind body program for overcoming insomnia. Balancing the physiology. I like to say that meditation is not at all a way of making your mind be quiet. Rather, it's a way of entering into the quiet that's already there, buried under the 50,000 thoughts an average person thinks every day. Your next 5 moves. Master the art of bidding strategy. Timing speed. The question, when can work the magic? What's your put telling you? Monster of the pool, monster of pool. Synonyms at the Lincoln log, the crowd pleasure, double deuce, the 5-minute diet. You may wonder, how did something that large come out of me? Exploration in American culture, reading for critical thinking, writing, and discussion. What Canada does is not unique. The brain, the story of you. Take college students who swap Facebook passwords during the week of their final exam. Each student changes the password of the other so that neither can log on until finals are over. Surviving the storm. Investment strategies that help you maximize your profit and control risk during the coming economic winter. Instead of cash when making charitable gift, consider the use of securities that have appreciated significantly as a technique that can improve tax efficiency. We must not, in trying to think about how we can make a big difference, ignore the small daily differences we can make, which over time add up to big differences that we often cannot foresee. Sports psychology for dummies bounce back from adversity. Even if you think that you've chosen the right time, you can start things off by saying, "Hey, I wanted to talk to you about something important." Make luck happen. Create the effective, consistently lucky person who practice leadership through structured problem solving. I remember seeing an article in the newspaper about a young high school baseball player who was offered over $1 million bonus to sign with the New York Yankees and turned it down because all his life he had wanted to play for the LA Dodgers. Your best year yet. 10 questions. For making the next 12 months your most successful ever. Again, where do you want a breakthrough? How to choose? To help you select your major focus, ask yourself this question. In which role do I want to have a breakthrough? What matters now? How to win in a world of relentless change, ferocious competition, and unstoppable innovation. To overcome this the distortion and the limitation, we need a new holistic measurement system. Moonshot number 20, developing holistic performance measures. How to lead. Wisdom from the world's greatest CEOs, founders, and game changers. It came down to a very, very tight convention, and your job was to get the delegate for President Ford. And how did it go? Smart growth. How to grow your people to grow your company. Yeah, anchor away. They go to school, they go to work. The old towns celebrate the rhythm of life and the learning. Ask more. The power of question to open doors, uncover solution, and spark the change. Hunting the best heads. Then search the committees, senior administrators, faculty, students, and staff submit applicants 2 days of questioning to determine if they have the vision and fit the institution intellectually, professionally, and emotionally. The most important thing, this is that rarity, a useful book. Yeah, unlike the market darlings, the open asset is ignored or scorned. The ugly truth inside Facebook's battle for domination. I took the role because I thought it was one of the most important things I could do to protect the democracy. I was wrong. Motivate like a CEO. Communicate your strategic vision and inspire people to act. Strategic use of email and the phone provide ways to drive a message home. As you look for ways to motivate and inspire, don't forget how effective a well-written email or timely phone call can be. Civility in America. The third thing I learned is I needed to aggressively address the concept of we do it because Cindy wants us to. Leading with emotional intelligence, hands-on strategies for building competent and collaborative staff performance. Is there anything you can do right now about this? The top 10 distinction between millionaires and the middle class. Let me give you the other two answers. The Maxwell Daily Reader. Your answers show where your heart is. Easy way to stop the smoking. This makes us want to drug more so that we can remove the feeling and once again feel normal. Rest. Why you get more done when you work less. 10 proven methods for resting that will radically improve your life. Dwight Eisenhower would go on to become one of the great heroes of World War II, celebrated as a brilliant general and a model of American competence and character. But in 1942, he was a career staff officer thrown into his first major command and tasked with an immensely difficult high-stake jobs. Experienced the power of nutritional therapy. What you may not know is that this extraordinary biochemical mood marble is also the only substance from which your brain can produce its most potential knockout drug, melatonin knockout. How the body works, fascinating projects and experiments that reveal the secret of the body. Red blood. The heart is muscle. Like any other muscle, it needs a blood supply to provide it with oxygen and nutrients. So the heart has a system of blood vessels that bring it oxygen. 65 successful Harvard Business School application essay. I almost decided to give up and wait until later in my career to work overseas, but something in my mind pushed me to take the risk and go for it. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, learn. Life's greatest lessons are gained from our losses. But the more we do, the sooner and the steadier the change will occur. Speak to win, how to present with power in any situation. Tricks of the trade, techniques of master speakers. One of the greatest satisfaction that one can ever have comes from the knowledge that he can do some one thing superlatively well. What everybody is saying on X of the FBI agent's guide to speed reading people. You too can harness proper stapling and hand placement for positive impact. Age wave, how the most important trend of our time will change your future. Already 10% of today's senior citizens have children who are also senior citizens. You can win. Winners don't do different things. They do things differently. A step-by-step tool for top achievers. World, my son started school today. World, take my child by the hand. He started school today. Smart Talk, the public speaker's guide to success in every situation. Of course, people respond better when they believe you have their best interest at heart than if they suspect you are being manipulative. I auditioned for everything. I was never picked immediately, but I always tried. 12 and a half, leveraging the emotional ingredients necessary for building success. I would believe optimistically that my next assistant will stay for 6 years instead of 5 months because of what those prior experience taught me. You can heal your life. We might want to explore some form of body work such as rappelling.